He's going to talk about novel I'm sorry. I'm going to Dr. Nasreen Sabri, I'm sorry. Dr. Nasreen Sabri going to talk about the reduction of trastuzumab-induced cardiotoxicity in breast cancer patients receiving anthracycline-based chemotherapy.
First, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Nasreen Muhammad Sabri. I'm a lecturer of clinical oncology at Untitled University. Our talk today is about early protection of trastuzumab-induced cardiotoxicity in breast cancer patients receiving anthracycline-based chemotherapy. As we know, breast cancer is the most common malignancy in women. The addition of adjuvant trastuzumab has substantially improved the overall survival and reduced the risk for disease recurrence in women with HER2 positive. Because of its potential cardiotoxicity, trastuzumab treatment required careful monitoring of the left ventricular function during treatment. The measurement of left ventricular ejection fraction is the most common method for monitoring cardiac systolic function during cancer treatment. Cardiotoxicity has been defined as reduction of ejection fraction more than 5% to ejection fraction less than 25% with symptoms of heart failure, or an asymptomatic more than 10% reduction to an ejection fraction less than 55%. However, ejection fraction is an imperfect parameter for the detection of cardiotoxicity because its inherent variability, and also ejection fraction fails to detect early changes, and when reduced, it reflects a marker of advanced myocyte damage accompanied by poor prognosis. Myocardial strain imaging measured by speckle tracking echocardiography is a sophisticated technique that provides direct quantitative evaluation of myocardial motion and deformation, which could detect early myocardial dysfunction. Natriuretic peptide NT-proBNP released during hemodynamic stress are widely used in the early detection of heart failure and have already been shown to be sensitive marker of left ventricular dysfunction and powerful marker of morbidity and mortality of heart failure. The aim of this work is to early detection of cardiotoxicity in breast cancer patients receiving trastuzumab and assess whether myocardial strain imaging and biomarker of cardiac wall stress NT-proBNP could predict subsequent reduction of left ventricular ejection fraction occurring during the whole course of the treatment or not. From December 2014 to December 2016, 61 patients with pathologically proven breast cancer with HER2 positive attended to the clinical oncology department faculty of medicine at Untitled University were included. Adequate CBC, renal function, average liver enzymes, and serum bilirubin. Patients suffering from secondary malignancy or concurrent serious uncontrolled medical illness were excluded from this study. No prior therapy for metastatic disease was allowed. Patients who had left ventricular ejection fraction less than 50% at this time were excluded. Patient received AC doxorubicin 60 mg per meter square, cyclophosphamide 600 mg per meter square intravenous day 1, cycle every 21 days for 4 cycles, followed by paclitaxel 80 mg per meter square weekly for 12 weeks with trastuzumab 4 mg per kg intravenous with the first dose of paclitaxel, followed by trastuzumab 2 mg per kg intravenous weekly to complete 1 year of trastuzumab treatment. Treatment was infused on the inpatient base. Adequate CBC test, liver function, renal function were ensured every month. In case of disease progression or major toxicity, therapy was discontinued. Patients were evaluated before chemotherapy, before initiation of trastuzumab treatment, 3 weeks after the last anthracycline cycle, and every 3 months subsequently till the end of trastuzumab therapy. At each visit, patients were asked for symptoms of heart failure, clinically examined, echocardiography was performed, and the plasma level NT-proBNP were measured at clinical pathology department in our hospital. The global left ventricular longitudinal strain was calculated by averaging all the measured segmental value of the different left ventricular wall, lateral septum, inferior, posterior, anterior, and anterior septum was calculated by averaging the apical and mid and basal and systolic strain segmental value in each wall. Global radial circumferential peak systolic strain was performed using ECOPAC version 112 at cardiology department in our hospital. 61 cancer patients were recruited in this study between December 2013 to December 2016 with pathological proven HER2 positive, as we mentioned before. 18 patients in our this. I think this table is this stores. Please, my table. I will continue. 18 patients coming from. Continue. Thank you. No, not this. This one. Okay. 18 patients in our study developed cardiotoxicity. Most of our patients were over 50 years old. Most of our patients presented with early stage. 5 patients were smokers, 22 patients were hypertensive, 7 patients were diabetics. All our patients underwent surgery, all our patients received radiotherapy, all our patients received full course chemotherapy. The peak global longitudinal radial and circumferential strain were significantly decreased 3 months of therapy in the cardiotoxic group compared with the group without cardiotoxicity and continue to decrease up to 9 months, although the ejection fraction hasn't decreased significantly until the 6 months in the cardiotoxic group compared with the group without cardiotoxicity. This table shows that the mean change in the left ventricular ejection fraction shows significant change between the both group at the 6 months of treatment, while by using the 2D speckle tracking, global longitudinal strain and the global radial strain and the global circumferential strain, the mean change in the result of them started in the 3 months of treatment, shows significant change in the both strains. The decline in left ventricular ejection fraction and the development of sign and symptom of heart failure necessitating discontinuation of trastuzumab and initiating of heart failure therapy with angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitor and beta blocker. The left ventricular ejection fraction began to recover at 12 months of treatment. The cutoff value of left ventricular ejection fraction to diagnose trastuzumab-related cardiomyopathy was 53%. In our study, diabetes, hypertension, age, smoking, and the site of cancer breast were not risk factors in our study. The predicted value of NT-proB and B level at baseline, the level of NT-proB and B was within normal range for all patients. At follow-up, the level didn't change significantly between the patient and post group. The elevated NT-proB and B level were not predictive for later trastuzumab-induced cardiac dysfunction. Conclusion. The myocardial strain parameters allow for early detection of subclinical cardiac dysfunction before conventional echocardiography parameter in breast cancer patients receiving trastuzumab in the adjuvant setting. The elevated NT-proB and B level were not predictive of later trastuzumab-induced cardiac dysfunction in our study. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nisreen. I think we don't have any time for any more questions. I think we have to run. And now we are moving to Dr. Ammar.